What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I don't even know when last I said that, but yeah, guys, missed you guys. Haven't been here in a while. But yeah, I'm here now, and I'm here with a little cool video from you for you. Wow.
Okay.
So I've been into makeup lately and stuff, trying to learn how to do basic makeup and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in this video, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be giving y'all a little story time. I'm gonna start with my brows concealer. It's almost done. I can't even show you where I got it from. It's Maybelline. It's so old. It's almost done. But anyway, so I'm doing this clean girl look thing that I saw on TikTok. I'm gonna be using this gel mascara from Essence. So anyway, yeah, let's get into the story. So since we're at the beginning of the year and all of that, we're cutting people off and choosing peace and making better decisions, and especially being more cautious about the people that you trust and allow into your space. In spirit of that, I thought let me just tell you guys a story about this girl that I cut off last year sometime because I saw this trend on TikTok where people say why they're not friends with certain girls anymore, they're friends. So I was this is I have so many this one really stuck out to me last year. I'm using this Olay Retinol 24 serum, and I am using this serum as a primer because it gives that glowy vibe. Move it all around. My skin doesn't look too bad. Anyway, I'm blabbing. Let me start. So this girl, I met her a few years ago through my boyfriend. And she was cool. We knew each other. So yeah, so she's also on social media and all of that, and we were cool. We were cordial with each other. And then as the years went by, we became a bit closer. Let me just stop there. My neighbor's watching. I'm gonna be using this eyebrow designer from Essence as well. So anyway, so now this girl, we've been friends and whatever. We filmed some TikToks, some videos together, we're cool. And then as time goes by, she's also in a relationship, and then obviously I'm in a relationship. She started having relationship problems, as we all do, and so did I. So at the time, so that's what also brought us a bit closer. We started bonding, and then she told me stories that she'd been hearing about my boyfriend, and warning me about certain things. And then her and her guy went through a really rough patch, not ever, and they ended up breaking up, but they still spoke. And then a few months passed, and I am still with my guy, but eventually we end up breaking up as well. So now we're going through heartbreak together. We close. She's giving me advice. We uplifting each other every day. We helping each other. Guys, don't judge the way I'm concealing my eyebrows right now. We being each other's support system, basically. So we close. We helping each other through our breakups, essentially. And then I need to remember all the bits of the story. Anyway, so as time goes by, she meets my cousins, she meets my mom, I meet her mom. We close and everything. So last year, then it was her birthday sometime, and she invites me, she invites my other friend that's a mutual friend of ours, and we go out for her birthday. So everything is cool, we out, we celebrating, grab a few drinks, like the night is okay. Mind you, she's still speaking to her boyfriend at this time. I am in no contact with my boyfriend when we were broken up. So I didn't even speak to him at all. So she's now in contact with her boyfriend. Like, they do speak every day. Still, her ex, they do still speak every day. Like, they know what's happening in each other's lives and everything. So she lets her guy know, like, yo, no, we just went out and we had a good time and whatever. So guy decides that, okay, cool, he doesn't want her around me anymore because I'm a bad influence. Mind you, at this time I'm single. I'm also just living my best life. But he says that she's a bad influence. He doesn't trust me around her and her around me. So it's just better that she stays away from me. So she sends me a text the next day. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm like, oh, we had such a good time. Okay, so let me just pause. So this is foundation, but it's obviously way too light for me. I am out of foundation, so I asked my cousin to borrow me some. So I am just gonna be mixing this with some concealer. Okay, anyway, so yeah. So girl, then like I'm saying to her, like, yeah, like I had a really good time, thank you for inviting me. And she's like, oh, okay, but like I need to talk to you. And then she like says, okay. And then I'm like, okay, cool, what's up? And then she tells me now that her ex feels like we shouldn't be friends. And mind you, we were super close. Okay, so I'm mixing it. This is not my shade still, so I'm just gonna add some more concealer. So she says, I don't know, yeah, mind you, we've been through everything, so helping each other through our breakups. Like, how you gonna do me like that? Like, but okay, bruh, I respect your decision. Like, I'm not gonna fight to. Okay, so this, I don't know, this is still not my shade. No. So I was like taken aback, like, okay, cool, but I'm not gonna fight to stay in anybody's life. If that's what you want, I'll give you a space to move on. Cool, shut. Life goes on. So now, like, obviously she's gonna be in my spaces and stuff. We're gonna be in each other's spaces, because we know the same people and our work is similar and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit on it and can't even see. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this on. Anyway, so yeah, so time goes by, we're gonna be in each other's spaces, we know the same people, we have like same friends, whatever. So we were at a shoot like a few days later, well, a few weeks after that. So then she's there, and then she says to then, like, so I'm giving her space, like I'm not speaking to her, I'm not engaging with her. She asked me to not be part of her life anymore. Like, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm just gonna also live my life, move on, life goes on.
You said fuck me, and I was like, cool. So now what's the problem?
So she then says to my friend, like, I'm ignoring her, like I'm not even giving her the time of day at this point, because as far as I understand, like, she's supposed to be left alone. I'm not supposed to be speaking to her. So she says to my one friend, our like mutual friend, she says, why didn't I speak to her? Why didn't I greet her, like, after I left the shoot? So she's like, why did I leave her? Why didn't I speak to her? And I'm just like, I don't understand. Was I not supposed to leave girl alone? Yo, was I not supposed to leave girl alone? And then a few weeks pass and whatever, and I end up like getting really sick, like really sick. So I end up in hospital. Around this time, me and my boyfriend reconcile, end up getting back together. So she's also like, while we're getting back together, like, she's also saying to me, like, don't get back together with him, don't get back together with him. Eventually, like, reconciling whatever, and now I'm in hospital. So now our mutual friend I asked, like, she went out with my boyfriend because her and her boyfriend are also friends with us. So she and her boyfriend went out with my boyfriend. Then this girl, now this other girl, the one I've been speaking about the whole time, I didn't give her like a name, but yeah, the other girl, the main girl that we're speaking about now, she says she wants to, so my boyfriend like is hosting it like this club thing, right? So she, sorry guys, I know I'm blending wrong, but like I wanted to proper be in this thing. So she asks my friend, my mutual friend, yo, can she come with them to the club with my boyfriend and his people and stuff? So I'm like,
you don't find that suspicious?
if you cut me off and you told me not to get back together with this guy and like he was such a villain and whatever, why do you want to go out with them?
Why?
While they're hosting? It's just not making sense to me. But this is just my thoughts. And time I'm in the hospital, so I'm just like, I have a lot of time to think about my life, you know? So I'm just thinking, and then I'm just like, you know what? I want to test this girl. I want to see what her intentions are, because it doesn't make sense to me that she would want to go like to the club with this guy that she told me not to get back together with that morning, whatever.
It's getting to the point where I'm up to shit with this nonsense.
Okay, cool. I tell my friend, and my friend also knows what's going on. So I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Tell her to come. I think I'm there. Oh yeah. So I'm like, actually, go. Like, tell her she can come. So because I was like in the hospital, oh, okay. Why am I doing this first? No, stop. Okay, wait, let me just stop quickly. So I don't have blush, right? And those girls use blush. I'm actually supposed to put on concealer, but like I'm like, it's already giving the vibe I want. So I'm just gonna use this eyeshadow palette for that blush look. I think this one gives me that. That's that. So yeah, so now I'm in hospital, and obviously like I'm gonna be on medication and stuff. So I said to, because my boyfriend also knew what was going on, so I said to her like, yo, I said to him like, yo, like this is what's gonna happen, so just like update me and let me know what's going on. And he's like, oh sure, I'll do that. And then I also said to my friend, yo, also like let me know what this girl's up to, because some ain't right, some ain't adding up here. So I was just like, yeah, just let me know what's going on. So I fell asleep. Obviously it's like the club is like open at like what, 12:01. So he and my friend were out with them now. And then this is just to lift my face, by the way. So yeah, so now obviously the club opens late, so like super late, and I fell asleep because I was like heavily medicated. Cool. So I'm being informed, I guess everything's happening while I'm sleeping. So when I wake up, you know, I phone my friend and my boyfriend like on a call, like the same call together. And we like, yo, what's like, what happened yesterday? Like, what happened with this one? And then they're like, no, it was very awkward for everyone because ma'am was trying to get with your man. And I'm like, ooh, lighting. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now I know her intentions, so you know, and whatever. So I confront her. I'm like, yo, what stories am I hearing? And not just from like one person, but from like other people as well. So she's like, no. And then she turns the story around and she's like, he was coming on to me and whatever. And I'm just like,
Really, nigga?
okay girl. And time like more than one person is telling me it's a different story, so I'm just like, okay. Because also, why in the first place did you want to go out with guy? But anyway, so yeah guys, that is what happened. Friendship breakups suck sometimes, betrayal sucks all the time. So yeah, and now like we don't even speak. Like I was just in hospital, so I was sick. I was like, ma'am, you know I'm sick, like I'm not okay, I'm not well, but you're still out here like doing me dirty like this. But okay, if this is what you want, if this is who you are, at least I know now. Don't have to waste my time. At least I got to know the person you are. You know, I can move on with my life. And I was whining like hikey, like I was whining. I went a bit crazy. But then we spoke eventually, and we were like, you know what? There's no point in us like. Well, I spoke because you know I'm always a peacemaker, and I am the mature one. But we spoke, and I reached out to her, and I was like, you know what? There's no reason for us to beef. I don't like beefing with people. But there's no reason for us to be friends either. I don't mind being cordial with you. I don't even know why you did half of the stuff you did to me. I've only been a good friend to you. So you were the last person I expected all of this from. You're the last person I expected like this type of betrayal from. So we don't gotta be friends, we don't gotta be nothing, but let's just be cordial. Let's not take, because we were about to go like crazy at each other, and then I just like, you know what, let me just end this now, because it's gonna be taken too far on social media. And I just like, you know what, let me end this here and now. But yeah, moral of the story guys, just always be careful about your friends. And my mother always like, my mother would always say to me like, don't tell your friends everything. Don't tell them everything about you, because there will be a point where y'all are no longer friends, and these people don't have that best interest at heart for you anymore. So yeah guys, that's just my story time, just a random story. And I think my makeup came out pretty cute. This is definitely that soft girl makeup vibe. I'm not too bad. I hope that tutorial was and I also think it's this thing. I also think it's that thing that helped. But anyway guys, thank you for listening to my story time. Thank you for watching my tutorial while watching the story time. I dig this clean girl makeup. I think it's good for beginners. Hope you got some lessons from it and stuff. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and have a good year guys. I hope you guys have a year full of prosperity and love and good friendships and relationships. Love you guys. Bye.